Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to more Xenogears. Come on. Come on. We're good, computer. You got your head out of your ear. Alright, let's do it. Ellie! I would have liked to have been able to commend you for making it here, but your efforts were all in vain. The resurrection of Deus is imminent. Sacrificing this girl will bring about the awakening of God. What are you talking about? Why does Ellie have to be sacrificed? There's no need for you to know. For all of you, it will all end here. Ah! Okay, so we don't need Booster for this fight. Let's just get that out of the way. You don't need Booster for this fight. All we need to do is... Oh, God. Adieu, boys. Okay, Doc, heal. So basically, the only way she's going to hurt us is by attacking or attacking everything. So I'm just going to heal up. Make sure we got enough health. Fuel isn't really that big of an issue right now. What I need to do now is, Doc, you need to heal one more time. And I'll say why fuel isn't much of an issue. All we need to do now is save up to a level 3 attack thing. Doesn't matter. On everybody. And then start charging like crazy. This fight's going to take a while. I remember how I used to do this. See, look, wave number 4 Devastator is it reflects all the damage we've done onto everyone, including her. See? 2,000 damage on her. Then her defense goes down if she uses it. So she's down to now 20,000 hit points. I gotta keep this in mind. No, don't do that. But she doesn't attack. As long as all your party members stay alive, she won't do anything. But you see how low our fuel is? Yeah. It sucks. I'm just gonna keep smacking her. Just light attacks. I have a strategy for this boss. You know, it's an old strat, but it works. So I want to get everybody up to level 3, because when you're at level 3 attack level, you actually charge more fuel. Smack! One more. Faye should be... Yep, okay, so this is going to hurt a little bit. But we're fine. We're fine. We're not going to fight her now. So how much is she going to do now? Oof! Okay, so it was 6,000, and she's down to 14,000. Alright, now, when I charge... Yeah, I gained like 100 some goddamn fuel. Look at that. So he's at 1402, now watch up there. I gained 110 fuel, because the A charger and having level 3, it's giving me more fuel. So we're going to charge up. We're just going to save up some fuel. Okay, you actually need to go ahead and heal this. You got the fuel to do that. Alright, so this fight's going to take a little while. I'm going to save up to about 2,000 fuel and everybody, and then we're going to go at it again. This shouldn't do any damage now. If it does, it'll do like 2,000, and then that's it. Okay, so it didn't do any damage. We're still okay. Save fuel. This is why you don't use booster on this boss. It's stupid. Yeah, this is like fighting Deus, but worse. Oh, snaps! Oh, she gained 500 fuel off of that. Holy crap, girl. Well, that means we can all potentially hit our hyper mode. Got 14,000. What are we down to now? In fact, I don't think we are down to that. Or she is down to that because... Oh, crap. Oh, phasing is. Oh, I'm charging 10% of my fuel. Okay. Good, it's gonna get us more where we can heal up. Good, good, good. I could have sworn this thing actually hit her. But I'm not seeing where it's hitting her. Okay. Next time we all have our hyper modes, we're gonna freaking go in. Okay, Kishin. Ooh, let's do it! You know, let's just go for it. Why not? Good chunk of her health gone. This is not good. That's not good. Sanretsu! Cut you deep! Don't let me die in this fight. Oh, this is not good. Okay, system made go. If she does that crap to me, I'm freaking done. Don't worry about it. Come on, doc, 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 doc. Okay, she's not taking a turn. Alright. Got about 3/4 of her health gone. Do it! Kishin! Some Wing Chun, baby! And I'm dead. Do the fight over again, everybody! Woo! Oh, it didn't hit me that hard. Oh. Actually... Oh, shoot. God dang it. Let's heal. Doc, you heal. Or actually... Oh, she's not dead. We got this. I shouldn't need to heal. I think after this attack should die. Should be it. It's not it. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, we got it. Oh my gosh. My, aren't we powerful? That fight was a lot harder than I remember it. Because especially she reflects all the damage you've done to her back onto you. But I guess I'm screwing up from before. I don't know. Running booster or whatever. You don't use booster in that fight. Executor gown. What the frig is that? Now it says I'm not supposed to get any treasures off this fight. And I see one. Is that a rare treasure? Ooh. That's awesome. Alright, so the rest of the game's in the bag, baby. So we got 2 more boss fights and then the world is our oyster. Heh. Well then. Let's start over from the beginning again. You think you can beat me this time? What the? I thought I defeated you! Unless you can decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. Normal attacks are futile against one who has the ability to regenerate. Using nanomachines. It's fine. The fight's over, we're not doing it again. We're good. We're good. Ah! Oh, bless you, Speed. That was a big one. He snuggled up on the futon. Next to me, anyways. Now the time has come. The time has come for the Great Awakening. What's this? It is our Xenogears? Hey, what's going on? Huh? Hey, is that our Omni? No, that's not it. Is that our anima relics? Is he trying to detach the anima relics from our Omni-Gears? Deus is following up our anima relics. No, it's not. Deus Ex Machina! It seems the anima relics have fallen into the hands of the enemy. This is the true meaning of the anima relics. To attain their respective animus and return to the persona. The anima relics are really one set of parts that make up Deus, the physical manifestation of God. They regain their original powers or functions by aligning themselves with their destined partner. An Omni-Gear that has lost its respective anima relic is but a puppet. It becomes a mere vessel or container in which there are no contents. And this girl, too, was destined to become one with God. You see, Eleum is really one of the parts of God as well. The heck are you talking about? Put simply, you serve to help bring all the parts of God together. Here, for me. You're a bunch of stupid fools. It's as if you're all clowns. You believe the legend of how our world and the universe was created. But the Ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to suit our purpose. That's a lie! How can that be true? I think you'll find that your friends' Omni-Gears are dead too. I'm talking about your friends who split up and took a different path than you into this place. They were all parts of God that were disassembled in the past, and once again are all gathered here. Yes, it is indeed the time for the resurrection of God. What was it all for? Everything that I've done up until now. Yeah, some crap's about to hit the fan. Ramses! It's just you. What are you doing here, Car? What about me? My existence. What was its purpose? There was only one purpose to your existence. To eliminate Emperor Cain. Cain's will had become too much like that of humans. He was too concerned about them. He had forgotten his mission to revive God. That is why you were created. You were only made to remove our main hindrance, Cain. But as the original living being, Cain had absolute power. To make you turn on Cain, it was necessary to focus your mind on a single point. However, being an artificial life form, you were mentally unstable. That is why we used Faye's existence. Resentment, that is the source of your strength. And you have excelled superbly at fulfilling our expectations of you. But we no longer have any use for you. Haven't you realized that? You're a piece of trash. And being the reject that you are, why don't you just leave? What was I born for? What was I living for? A pathetic excuse for life. Why, you aren't even human. Ugh, God, I choked. Okay. Now, what to do with the lot of you? Well, I can't just kill you all, seeing as you have served me so well. So, as a reward, I'll allow you to be sacrificed too, to be assimilated into Deus along with the girl. Gah! Ramses! Good. This is how I wanted it, Car. I have fated so as not to be able to kill myself. Now, all my wishes have come true, thanks to you. Miang. Ah! Look at Ramses being an anti-hero. Faye, sorry we're late. Our Xenogears broke down. Anyway, let's hurry up and save Ellie. Yes, I know. Hang in there, Ellie. I'm not letting you down now. Huh? A gunshot? Billy, what'd you do? She got her old 6-shooter. Uh-oh. It's full of eyes. It's got many, many eyes. That's not creepy at all. Why the frig did you shoot me in the first place? Gah! Faye! You hang in there. She took my gun? See? Why did you do that, Ellie? Ellie? What happened to you? How could you? Don't tell me she's been brainwashed. It has nothing to do with brainwashing. Boink! The majority of my body is comprised of a nanomachine colony. Not only for longevity, but also to unify with the mother. So don't be surprised. This much damage can be recovered rather quickly. Unify with the mother? That girl, Elaim, is our mother. Yes, I am the mother of all humans. What? Ellie? What are you babbling on about? Snap out of it, Ellie! You're as dense as usual, but I don't blame you. So be it. I'll explain to you all about it. To you all. This Deus, the one you call God, is an interplanetary invasion weapons system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. It was created as an automatic weapon which could act upon its own will to take control of a targeted planet, but you should have known this much from looking at the Raziel records. Anyway, during a test run, Deus became uncontrollable. It released its power and annihilated a whole planet. The creators of Deus found its immeasurable power to be too much of a threat, and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary immigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Becoming aware of this, the disassembled Deus resisted. It tried to take over the passenger ship it was transporting. However, as a last line of defense against the escape of Deus, its creators unexpectedly destroyed the whole ship, sending it crashing to this planet. Deus knew it would not be able to get away from the explosion or the imminent impact, and so it detached its core from the Zohar power reactor. Zohar? Yes, Zohar. It's what drives all the gears on this planet. It's the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in our gears. It's also the source of all the ether power that the inhabitants of this planet utilize. But utilizing the energy displacements caused by actualizing potential future phenomenon. This Zohar modifier has the ability to produce infinite amounts of energy. source of all our ether power. Are you saying all our energy comes from that one power reactor or engine? Yes, but there is more. The core that was detached from Zohar, the biological computer crashed onto this primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support plant, that can generate organic material. Using this, it prepared for itself a genetic-based system for the day when Deus would be resurrected. Thus, the first humans were created from there, Emperor Cain and the elders of the Gazelle Ministry.
Are you saying the Emperor and the Xenogears are people born from Deus?
Do you know why the Gazelle Ministry desired the anima relics in your bodies? Well, here's the reason. Before becoming human, the bodies of the Ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made up Deus. There were two types of organic elements. The female type was called anima, while the male type was called animus. They were also created with the added ability to become mobile weapons by merging with machinery that was suited for use as terminal interface weapons for Deus. In other words, those Omni-Gears you were using were one form of such weapons. The Ministry, which were animus, were to become one again with their separated anima at the time of the resurrection of God. But in a war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. It was then that they decided to extract their own genetic factor from certain individuals of their human descendants who carried the appropriate sets of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima again. Descendants?
And we're all...
Yes, you humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazelle Ministry. They were born from the Persona, gave birth, and propagated. They followed their inbuilt program to someday resurrect the heavily damaged Deus.
All the people in the world were created solely to resurrect Deus?
Yes, but it wasn't just to restore its old body. More than half of Deus is constructed of biological parts, and do you remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who were destined to become replacement parts for Deus. We humans are parts for God. Yes, almost all the people are destined to become parts for Deus, but you people gathered here are all different. You could say you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. In actuality, there wasn't enough parts for Deus, but Krelian compensated for what was lacking. The reduction in the number of parts was due to humans living through multiple generations, but that deficiency was in the human factor, was made up for by the nanomachines created by Krelian. Not only that, but his nanomachines had additional functions. Deus has thus evolved into the perfect weapon. Ellie, what has happened? Why do you know all that? I am Miang, the keeper of time, the representative of our god Deus. I was born to guide the people toward the path of the resurrection of Deus.
That's ridiculous. Miang was just...
You're limited in your ability to understand. Miang's factor exists within all women. The one who transcends the generations, the caretaker of humans. When the previous one dies, somewhere another Miang is awakened. It is programmed into all women's DNA to be that way. Who inherits the duty is just a matter of probability, Faye. That Miang over there and I are the same existence. We are all parts of Deus, all caretakers of humans.
But I go around and murder them senselessly!
Let us end this discussion now. Deus has awakened. I am the one and one of the parts that compose Deus. Hence, I must become one with it.
Ellie! Why did it have to be you? If Miang is a part of Deus, why did it not happen earlier?
It's still not enough for her to just have awakened. Although she may be Miang, she still isn't the true Miang.
The true Miang?
Let's go, Krelian. All that is left to do is to vanquish this planet's civilization and return it to how it was. Then I can complete my unification, the final fragment of Deus, the Zohar modifier. The power reactor that fell upon this planet became our genesis, and now our apocalypse.
Eradication of civilization? What is the purpose of doing that?
Who knows? The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That's why they must be eliminated. Now I'm just programmed to act in this way. Come. It is time for the awakening of the true mother.
Please, wait, Ellie.
Farewell, Faye. May you have a peaceful awakening.
Deus, you suck.
Blub blub. Water tastes good.
Ellie! Wait! Faye! Now release the system! Titan, wait! We're only endangering ourselves. Let's get out of here for now!
So yeah, the crap's about to hit the fan severely. Luckily I've gotten through the hardest boss fight in the game, so... Whew! Alright, Kefka. Why, yes, it is time to save. Alright, guys, I will catch you on the next one later.